Hey, howdy everybody, how's it going? This is the home team, the Crucible of Life. This is a band that I had not heard of at all until somebody recommended one of their songs on one of my request streams, and I believe it was Brag. So I've heard Brag, and it reminded me a lot of Dance Gavin Dance, which is cool because they are one of my favorite bands musically, and I'm excited to just hear more of that kind of sound. So big hype. I'm excited for this one. Let's see how this goes. I'm just going to jump right into it. No more wasting time. Let's hit play. Track 1, Turn You Off.
Like there's nothing at all
Bass.
that ever seems to catch you off.
Oh, this goes hard.
Make me believe wash your hands clean.
Ooh, little switch up. I am getting very heavy Dance Gavin Dance Swan Core vibes from this, which is awesome. It still sounds unique enough. Like his voice is very different from Tillian or Andrew, and it still sounds different enough that it's not gonna I don't know, it feels like its own thing while still being in that same genre, which is good. Oh, I love it. It's so funky, bro. It's so fun. It's just so much fun. That's why I love Dance Gavin Dance too. Their music is just so much fun. Yeah. Halftime. I really enjoy music like this, where it's just they're just having a good time. They're just having some fun with it, and they're doing what I love most about Dance Gavin Dance is, like, you know, having some memorable melodies and stuff, but also like really understanding lyrical flow really well, and that's something that that DGG does amazingly. And this is I'm hearing the same thing in here. Like whatever that is, but it's so much fun. They're clearly having a good time with it. This next track is featuring Intervals, which I believe they're touring with Vola, right? I think Intervals is touring with Vola. Yeah, Intervals. Memory Palace Tour 2025. I bought the tickets to see Vola, but I'll also be seeing Intervals, I guess, so that'd be fun. I haven't really listened to them. David Maximisic is also going to be there, which is sick because I've heard just a few songs of his and they're amazing. So I'm really looking forward to that tour. Very hyped for that show. That comes up in March for me. Anyone else is going to be at the Chicago show, I'll be there. So find me, say hi if anyone's there, but probably not. Anyway, I'm too small for people from Chicago to know who I am. Let's keep going. I can tell this is going to be like a really fun album that I'm going to be listening to a bunch. See what I mean about fun vocal flow stuff, like this kind of thing. I like that jump there. I like the little trumpets in the background too. 3 tracks in. My thoughts overall, I'm going crazy. I'm delusional. See, I can't even say overall. My thoughts overall so far. It's good. It's a lot of fun. I just think it's missing a little bit of something that Dance Gavin Dance has, and I think I figured out what it was, and I think it's like musical interestingness. Like DGD is more interesting with the song structures and how the songs flow, and they've usually got more interesting chord progressions and things like that. With these guys, it's mostly the same 4 chords throughout the song consistently, and I feel like the songs don't progress as much or as intricately as DGG songs do. Not that DGG is particularly super intricate, but they're just really, really good at having some switch ups that kind of, maybe they catch you off guard, or like John screams come in and it switches up the vibe or something like that. But that's kind of what I'm missing here, at least a little bit. But I'm only 3 songs in, so I don't want to judge this thing too harshly. But it's not a harsh judge anyway. I really do enjoy this. I think it's a lot of fun. I just think it's a little bit simpler. It's like Dance Gavin Dance if they were slightly more pop structured y. Is that Tambourine? Everyone knows Tambourine makes everything better. Okay, this is more interesting already. I like this. I like the structure of this more. I like having like the quieter, less instrument part, and then it comes in a little bit heavier. Same thing. Am I making sense, or am I just speaking nonsense? I feel like I'm out of it today. They're repeating the same part, but making it a little heavier, you know?
Oh, you don't say never. You look so much better. It's not about
Yeah, some slight Polyphia vibes in the instrumentals as well. Forgot if I mentioned that before or not, but I'm hearing a little bit of that. I like the melodies in that one really well, really good. The good melody, good. Surprised I pulled that off. That's fire. I love when they go halftime. They do that a lot, and it's a lot of fun. I think this might be a grower. Right now, I like it, but I do feel like it's lacking a little bit of something. Like I said, and I feel like I think it's that song structure interestingness. Why am I getting Bill Murray vibes from this? Oh, good melody. Oh, there's lyrics for this. This is fire. This might be one of my favorite tracks. Oh, man, 2 minutes, not barely 2 minutes. I wanted a lot more from that. I feel like it just needs a little bit more. But I do really like it. It's still banger tier for me. And then it kind of dies down a little bit. Some of the bassy stuff comes in a bit more. Bam. That's cool. This might be one of my favorite songs. Yeah, this is awesome. Ooh, a little piano. Ooh. This chorus just gets better each time. Yeah, this and Honest are my favorite songs right now. Even though Honest was barely 2 minutes. That chorus hits, dude. That's my favorite melody in the album, probably. 56 seconds, bro? What are you on here? Bro, 56 seconds, really? Make it longer. That was so heavenly. Oh, that bass, man. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Not gonna try to hit that note. I love the little just pockets of silence in here. Oh, this is good. Yeah. Want none of that attitude. Now that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Throwing some weird, interesting chords at the end. Yeah. That's what I want more of. That's what this album needs more of, is just some weird stuff. Throw in some Picardy thirds and have some weird major chords out of nowhere at the end there. Fire.
Let me know that I'm worth the attention.
Threw in a switch snap. Saxophone? Oh! I could use more sax though. And that's the album. Alright. Real short. It's only 35 minutes, I think, right? 35 minutes. Well, that went by quickly. I enjoyed it. I really liked it. Sorry if I seem out of it. I think it's just because I'm slightly sick. Not super sick, but just slightly so. I really did like it. I think the melodies, the grooves, the fun instrumental stuff, the switch ups from like a faster beat to like then switching up to halftime, then getting like all that kind of stuff throughout the album was super interesting and really made it a fun listen. I think it's going to be a grower because once I can like really get the hang of all these melodies and I start singing along to it, you know, that's when albums like this are really good. It's the same thing with Dance Gavin Dance, so I think I'm probably going to have to treat it the same way, where, you know, just listen to it a bunch, really digest it, get a feel for it, and I'll like it more. We'll see. As of right now, though, I'm going to put it in banger tier. It's still very, very good. I liked it. I just feel like I was missing a little bit of something. Just a little bit, kind of like I was saying. And I think the last two tracks had some of that stuff. I think the little like electronic beats coming in at the end of Loud, or like the interesting chords at the end of this one, like I like stuff like that. I like when things are a little bit more interesting and a little bit different. And I just wanted a little bit more of that with this album, but overall it's still a really, really solid album. Not disappointed in any way. I think it's a pretty good album in this little genre. I just prefer Dance Gavin Dance. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch you in my next one, and we'll see if I'm more cohesive in a later video. Goodbye.